We're going there because Oppenheimer was the big winner at the Golden Globes last night, taking home 5 awards, including the top prize. Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. were both recognised as well for their acting performances, and Christopher Nolan won Best Director.
One upset of the night was Barbie, losing out to the film Poor Things for Best Musical or Comedy. Our LA correspondent Emma Vardy was there.
With her signature pink adorning the red carpet, the Hi Barbie influence was everywhere. But the night really belonged to Oppenheimer.
I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon.
Oppenheimer!
It won 5 Golden Globes, including Best Picture, Best Director, and there was a mistimed kiss for Oppenheimer star Cillian Murphy as he accepted Best Actor in a Drama.
First question, do I have lipstick all over my nose? I'm just going to leave it.
Barbie won the new Golden Globes category, Box Office Achievement, celebrating films that were a big hit at the cinema.
I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Thank you. We would like to dedicate this to every single person on the planet who dressed up and went to the greatest place on earth, the movie theaters.
What was I made for? From Barbie. Music and lyrics by Billie Eilish O'Connell, Phineas O'Connell.
And Billie Eilish picked up the Best Original Song.
Succession!
In the TV categories, the big winners were Beef, The Bear and Succession.
Lily Gladstone!
There was an emotional speech by Lily Gladstone, winning for her role in Killers of the Flower Moon, the first Native American actress to win a Golden Globe.
This is an historic win. It doesn't belong to just me. I'm holding it right now. I'm holding it with all of my beautiful sisters and the film at this table over here, and my mother, Tantu Cardinal, standing on all of your shoulders.
This is the first major award since months of actors and writers' strikes saw productions halted and red carpet events cancelled. So for many here, they're glad to get back to the business of promoting their films, not to mention enjoying a party.
It's a who's who of Hollywood.
The Golden Globes lived up to its reputation as a rather boozy affair. Before stars even got in, there was a bar on the red carpet. With the rather more formal Oscars approaching in 2 months' time, critics will be looking to see if Oppenheimer will be toasting the same success. Emma Vardy, BBC News, Beverly Hills.
From the red carpet to the red sofa, we're joined now by film critic and podcast host Anna Smith. Good morning.
Good morning.
I mean, Oppenheimer, the big winner.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it was fairly expected to win well. It's such a thorough, detailed film. I've interviewed quite a lot of people involved in this film, and it really is exceptional, the level of attention to detail that's gone into this. And, yeah, so to win the Big Five is not particularly surprising and I think deserved. Quite a tricky subject, but one which, I don't know, was it made more successful because of the link with Barbie as well? The Barbenheimer phenomenon was quite something, wasn't it? It was great fun, and I think actually both films helped each other at the box office because people were making a thing of it. Some brave people went in for a double bill. They both did really, really well. But I did expect to see Barbie do better in this Golden Globes, actually. It won 2 awards, but I do think it was an exceptional film, and I'd love to have seen Greta Gerwig get Best Director, for example, for this. What she did with that film and with that property is extraordinary.
The one that they won was Cinematic and Box Office Achievement, which is Box Office Achievement is a new category, which is basically you didn't win one of the main prizes, but a lot of people went to watch it. Right?
Well, it's a weird one because it feels like you've already won it. I mean, they know it was successful, but wonderful to see everyone up there and to see it honoured. And, of course, it is an incredible achievement. I mean, the first female director to make $1 billion at the box office. Yeah, and is that a way to help almost the award shows, in a sense? Because there's been lots of criticism over the years, hasn't it? You've got these fantastically successful movies that everyone's been and gone and seen, but then they don't win any awards. Yes, the Oscars floated this idea a while ago of having like a popular movie award, which is sort of shouted down. But now they've done this with the Golden Globes, and I think at least it was a way to honour the film that everybody loves, almost everybody.
OK, what was your sort of favourite award? What was the surprise?
I love to see Poor Things recognised. This is soon coming out in the UK. And this is from the writer and the director of The Favourite, starring Emma Stone, who won last night. And I think this is one to watch in awards season. It's everything you'd expect, suitably quirky and weird and joyful and funny.
And this is the one that won the category that people thought Barbie was going to win, comedy and musical, yeah.
That's right, it was neck and neck. So the Golden Globes are different because they separate into drama and comedy and musical. And it was between Barbie and Poor Things. It's very interesting, looking ahead to the Oscars, to see that Poor Things has taken this one.
Well, what is Poor Things? You say it's out here in the weeks ahead, because I guess we now get a lot of these films we're talking about this morning are going to be heading into our cinemas. What's this one about?
So it's based on a novel, and it's kind of a female Frankenstein story about a mad scientist that sort of creates or brings a woman back to life, played by Emma Stone, and she has the mind of a child. But as the film develops in this sort of parallel Victoriana world, which is very fantastical and beautiful, she becomes more sophisticated, more educated, more feminist, and kind of overtakes the men around her. So it's kind of a feminist tale. It's very interesting, very entertaining.
We should say the Globes is about TV as well as movies, and Succession, it was its final season last year and it won big.
Who could compete with that? I mean, for me, that was some of the most incredible drama I've ever seen on the big or small screen. You know, we were all on the edge of our seats with that. Performances rightly, you know, acknowledged in this. Yeah, so Succession, a rightful winner, I think.
And I think pretty much all of the main characters now have won a really major award, because he had Sarah Snook and Kieran Culkin winning, which meant that everybody got an award, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, when you see it, it really is a great example of a fantastic ensemble drama. Yeah. Everybody brings so much to the table with Succession.
We've talked about Poor Things. Give us a couple of things to look out for in the weeks ahead. What have we got on a cold, wintry Monday morning?
Oh, well, The Holdovers, which also won last night, is a lovely one to warm your cockles. So Paul Giamatti, lovely comedy. Got a nice cynical bent. It's a nostalgic boarding school drama comedy from Alexander, who gave us Sideways. And another great film, All of Us Strangers. This is one of my favourite films of the year, All of Us Strangers. Andrew Scott was nominated for this last night. Wonderful British drama. Check it out.
Anna Smith, thank you so much. My appetite is now whetted for the Oscars.
Your cockles warmed?
They are. My cockles are definitely warmed.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you
so much for coming in.